A $28 million scheme busted. Scammers based here in Maryland accused of posing as pastors to lure in their victims. Hello, everybody. I'm Denise Coe.
And I'm Max McGee. This extends far beyond state borders. People in states as far away as Texas and Florida have been targeted, and there may be more victims out there.
WJZ is live right now outside the FBI Baltimore field office. Rachel Menitoff explains how many people might be impacted and what to do if you think you're one of those victims. Rachel.
Denise and Max, good evening. The FBI says it's identified no more than 10 victims, but believes more than 1,000 people around the country may have been impacted, and that in some cases, people invested away their entire life savings. The U.S. Attorney's Office for Maryland and the FBI indicted 3 people who operated a business called First Million. They enticed people to invest thousands of dollars in a fraudulent scheme. It amounted to $28 million in total. The charges include conspiracy, wire fraud, and money laundering.
Many of these investors were not sophisticated in the investment markets, and they invested what represented essentially their life savings with the defendants.
According to this indictment, Dennis Jolly, John Frimpong, and Arlie Johnson claimed they would invest people's dollars in foreign exchange and cryptocurrency markets with guaranteed high rates of return.
The defendants preyed on people by claiming that they were pastors in churches, and they took advantage of many of the victims' affiliations with their churches.
According to court documents, for 2 years, the trio attended church events and claimed their work helped people, quote, build their communities under the auspices of God. But in reality, the men used the money to pay off prior investors and to pay for high-end cars and trips on private jets.
That's one of the purposes here, is to get information on who may be potentially a victim so that they can be made whole.
And if you believe you are a victim in this case, the FBI wants to hear from you right away. There is an online survey on the FBI website, which you can find under this story on WJZ.com. We're live tonight outside the FBI field office. I'm Rachel Menitoff for WJZ.